What's up? It's Matt in Japan. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm very happy to be bringing you from Transformers the movie. This is Studio Series 86 Leader Class Dinobot Snarl. I'm very happy to have this guy in hand. Took me a while to source him, but I finally got him. Came in the mail yesterday, and yeah, couldn't be happier. So anyways, let's first take a look at the details of the box art. Again, the box art just very cool. You see Snarl in action there, shooting the Decepticons down with his tail there. And yeah, just getting up close on that artwork here. Very cool. You see some really nice detail there. You see Snarl just getting blasted and blasting away. Some nice detail there. You have the Takara logo, Generations, Transformers down the side. He is Studio Series 86. Transformers the movie, Dinobot Snarl. Plastic-free packaging, Hasbro on the side. You have a leader class, and then you have a very close-up of Snarl's head. Snarl's noggin there. On the bottom, you have your product information. On the side, you have your plastic-free packaging, Authentics logo, and again, a close-up of Snarl's noggin there. On the top, you have the Transformers the movie logo. Now, on the back, we see our product images. Big screen inspired, scale, detail backdrop. There is Snarl in his robot mode. He converts in 31 steps to his pretty cool looking Dino mode. So, the backdrop is Battle of Autobot City. And if we want to just read the blurb here, Snarl and the Autobots must find a way to destroy Unicron before Cybertron is devoured. We all remember that scene from the movie. And there is the backdrop. So backdrop included, obviously. So yeah, without further ado, I cannot wait to crack this snarly boy. Open up, see what he's all about. Alright, here we have Leader Class Snarl out of the box and onto the backdrop. And the backdrop is the Battle of Autobot City. So just taking out Snarl for a sec. There you get a very cool shot of the Autobot City under attack. So before we get into Snarl's details, let's take a quick look at the one accessory he does come with, and it is his sword, which is done, unfortunately, in this sort of bendable plastic, which I really hate. It's done in a yellow plastic with some very nice silver paint over the top. There's some very nice molded detail all the way throughout the sword, especially in the middle part here. Very cool. Get some nice mechanical detail there. Yeah, I just, unfortunately, it's kind of, you know, it's flimsy and everything, but anyways, he can hold his sword like so. And it also has a peg here on this side, which can easily be stored on the back. So there is a peg on the back for storage like that. So you can have storage for his sword there. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it's cool. I mean, it's a nice weapon. It's nice that he doesn't come with a gun. Obviously Snarl comes with a sword, but yeah, just wish it wasn't so flimsy. So, anyways, it is a very nice sword. Anyways, let's get into Snarl's details here. First of all, let's take a look at that noggin. Very cool head sculpt. I love the head sculpt on these Dinobots. They came out so nice. You get the really big head there done in black. You get the nice crest there, the horns on the side, some very nice silver paint, very stoic look there, some nice blue eyes, big fat Autobot logo there slapped right in the center. You get some nice detail on the abdomen there. You get some nice molded detail on either side. Again, these figures are not lacking in detail. Going down his arms, again, just detail all over the place. Some really nice sculpted detail all throughout. You see on his arms, on his waist, you get a little bit of detail there, not much on the thighs, and then you do see his Stegosaurus sort of spikes there. One thing that does bother me with this figure is the difference in the paint and the yellow. So you do have this really nice gold paint for the fins here, and then they went ahead and used this sort of god-awful, it's kind of yellowy, sort of gold plastic. It's I don't know, it doesn't match, and to me it looks a bit unsightly, especially here on the arms when we see him in Dino mode. It's just the contrast between this yellow and the gold that they use, I think is just a little bit ugly. I wish they could have color matched it a little bit better. But anyways, I'd say that's my only gripe with this guy. He feels good. He's got some really nice detail on the legs. You get some red paint there. And again, some very nice mechanical detail on the side of his leg. Again, we'll see more in Dino mode, but a very nice job here. All these Dinobots just came out great. And then on the back, I mean, these wings, just the sculpted detail on the back of this, on the wings there. Not the wings, like yeah, I guess you can call them wings. The tail. Again, they didn't really have to do that. They could have just left that plain, but you know, they went ahead and sculpted that in. And then this back piece as well, just very nice sculpted detail all the way around. The lower half is pretty plain. You get a little bit of detail there. But yeah, that's how he looks from the back. Not bad, and not bad of a backpack at all. So Very, very cool. So let's take away, the backdrop here, and let's see if we can get the rest of the Dinobots in here. I'm just gonna put Snarl front and center because he's the newest member there. Let's see if I can just pull my camera back a little bit. So there we have Sludge and Slag or Slug, whatever you want to call him. And then we have, there's no way I'm gonna get all these guys in the shot. They're just too big. See if I can get Grimlock in here too. Let's see if we can get all the Dinobots in there. Kind of, yeah, yes, no. So anyways, yeah, that's how they look. A quick comparison of all the Dinobots there. And yeah, they scale perfectly with each other, all about the same height. Grimlock tends to be a little bit bigger, maybe Sludge even, looks a little bit taller. But yeah, a very nice set, very cohesive. And yeah, just waiting for Swoop, cannot wait for Swoop. Once we get him, we'll have all 5 Dinobots in this leader class scale, and it's gonna be amazing. So taking away these guys, let's get into Snarl's articulation. All right, articulation for leader class Snarl is as follows. His head is on this little, I don't know, it's it doesn't really go down. You get these little sort of, almost looks like guns right here, but his head is on a ball joint, but not a whole lot of movement. You get a little bit of front and back, a little bit of side to side, and it can go all the way around. And you do see some detail on the back of his head there. So you get some nice movement on the head there, I guess. Yes, no, yes, okay. And then he does have a full rotation, some very nice ratchet joints on the arms. Again, these back pieces do get in the way, but you can do the full 360. I just love the ratchets there. He does have an arm, upper shoulder hinge there. He has not an upper bicep swivel, but he does have a swivel at the elbow, and his elbow can go a little more than 90 because of transformation. And his his hands, yeah, that's what they are. Again, lack of coffee. His hands can go all the way around, so you do get some nice rotation there. So some pretty good articulation on the arms. So spreading his arms out like that. He does have a very clean and very nice waist rotation, albeit a little bit loose on mine. His legs can go all the way out. I mean, these Dinobot figures, there's no lack of articulation on any of these figures, so they're all about the same. He can kick. Again, this is a nice soft ratchet. He can kick back about that far. He can kick up about that far. He has some nice ratcheted knees here. Very nice. So we get about a 90 degree at the knee. And there is an upper thigh swivel there as well. And then going down to the legs, you do get a little bit of toe pivot, and you do get the pretty deep ankle rocker joint, which is actually a peg in. There's a peg there and there's a slot there. So they actually do clip in like that. So yeah, so there's actually a lot of articulation on this guy. So very, very cool. He looks great. So let's see how Snarl fares in Dino mode. Okay, so here we have A6 Studio Series Snarl in his Dino mode. So the transformation was actually very cool, very fun. There's no way in hell I was gonna do that on camera. Some of these Dinobots, the transformation, especially Sludge, is a pain in the butt to transform. Snarl, getting these guys confused. Snarl is not so bad. It's actually a very cool transformation, and some parts kind of harken back to the old G1 figure. So anyways, taking a look at Snarl's details here in Dino mode. So again, what I was kind of talking about is the difference in color of the yellow and the gold here. I kind of wish they had just gone with the uniform gold. I mean, if you're gonna have all this nice gold detail up here, might as well have like the head done in gold. Anyways, it's done in sort of a goldish yellow plastic, not bad. It does have some sort of swirliness to it, which isn't bad. You get some nice blue paint for the eyes. And luckily, I've seen some people online whose Snarl heads don't line up. Luckily, mine did. The Autobot logo lines up very nicely, so you get the nice Autobot logo there. Anytime you have kind of a split head thing like this, it's very difficult to get lined up, and actually the gap isn't too bad. And then his jaw does open. Again, this is two pieces that are just sort of hinged together, and so his jaw can open and close like that. Going down the body here, again, you see some very nice mechanical detail, all done in gray plastic. You get some really nice blue paint and some black there, and again, just laden with sculpted detail. And again, these are just sort of soft, actually kind of hard but soft, pliable plastic here for the spikes up here, done in a very nice gold. And again, you see some really nice red paint there on the top there. And again, pretty much the same on each side. And we do see some nice detail, which we saw on the arms, and there are the legs. So again, the legs and the head are done that sort of goldish yellow plastic, which I guess it doesn't look too bad in hand. I think the initial images, it kind of looked a lot off, but I do kind of wish they matched the gold to this yellow part. So anyways, going on the back, you do see these spikes there, kind of continuing down. And then the tail is done all in gold, which is really nice detail. We did see this in robot mode, but again, just showing you some extra detail. You get the extra spikes at the end. And I really am happy that they did the gold for the tail part. Now, he does look a little bit, he stands just fine. He does look a little bit stubby. That tail is a little bit, I don't know, it seems like it could be a little bit longer, but actually it does help him stand up. And bringing in my G1 Snarl, which is a mess, I kind of have to slide him over, because if I do pick him up, the fists pop out of the back. So just comparing him to the G1 Snarl, I think they did a pretty good job. It's very, it's very movie accurate, and it's very G1 accurate as well. So I think, there it goes. Yeah, so every time I pull this up, his fists pop out. So I gotta keep him on a flat surface. So anyway, just a quick comparison between G1 Snarl and the 86 Movie Studios Snarl. So getting G1 Snarl out of the way, and let's see if I can get a wide shot here of all the Dinobots. So here we have Snarl, and this guy's a beast, man. This guy's huge. And he feels good. The plastic feels good. This part's a little bit, this part is a little bit, because it's pliable, it doesn't really peg in so well right there, but for the most part, everything feels pretty solid in Dino mode. So bringing in another sort of beast here, we have Slag or Slug, however you want to call him. I don't know if I'm going to get these guys all in the shot. Let's see here. I think Grimlock will probably be the hardest, and then Sludge. God, this guy's a pain in the butt to transform. I do love his Dino mode, but my copy, I don't know, it's a little bit loose. How are we gonna do this? My workstation I'm running out of space here. Gonna have to move these things back here, and then Grimlock being the tallest. Let's see here, if I can get them all in. I'm gonna move my camera up slightly and pan back here. Let's see if I can get them all in the shot. There is Sludge and Slag, Slug and Snarl and Grimmy. Can we get them all in? Yeah, we got them all in. So there are the 86 movie Dinobots so far, and wow, they look amazing. So there they are. I did have to adjust my workstation a little bit. These things are massive. They're leader class, so they really do take up a lot of space. But so far, so good. I really do think they came out really nice. And again, I really do wish, Sludge has the gold head. Slag has the gold head. Grimlock has some nice gold. Only Snarl has this sort of pearlescent, sort of yellowy gold plastic on him. And he just, I don't know, for some reason doesn't really fit in with the rest of the set. That's my only gripe with this figure. I think he looks great in both modes. And yeah, I think that's like my only gripe about it. So anyways, enough babbling about these Dinobots. Let's get into some final thoughts for 86 Studio Series Snarl. Oh, and one more thing, sorry, forgot to mention, there is a post on top, so if you want to, you can have them armed up. There is weapon storage. So, just a quick addendum on the articulation for this guy. Most of the Dinobots have the same sort of articulation, so I didn't really go into detail on that. But just quickly, his jaw, can open and close. His front legs they're just on a pin there, and they're actually very tight, so you can get some movement there. He does have forward and backward. These are on a pin as well. And then you do get some nice ratchet joints on the back, which are his arms, basically. So you do get some motion there. And again, you have some motion. You have a hinge joint there, and you have some pivot there on his back feet as well. So most of these guys have the same amount of articulation. So I didn't really get into that portion of the Dino mode, but that is about it for articulation. Okay, so here we are back in robot mode for Leader Class 86 Studio Series Snarl. And this is an amazing figure. I think everything is just really well done. I think especially the robot mode. The Dino mode is not bad, it's good. I just really wish that they had done the same treatment with the other Dinobots where we have the gold instead of this sort of yellowy gold plastic. I wish they made it a little bit more cohesive. He doesn't really look like he's part in Dino mode. In robot mode, he looks great. Everything else is awesome. Articulation is great. I think he could have used a little bit more paint maybe in the chest area and things like that. But otherwise, it looks great. My only couple beefs is that his sword is that sort of flimsy plastic, and also there's some hollowness in the legs. Hopefully there'll be a third party that comes along and makes some fillers for the legs. And then my only other qualm is in Dino mode, where they kind of use that sort of yellowish gold plastic. I really wish they had done the same treatment as the other Dinobots and just thrown some gold on there. I think it would have made him look a little bit more part of the whole set. Other than that, a great figure, really nice articulation. He scales well with the other bots, and yeah, a great addition. Now just waiting for that swoop, and I can't wait for that to come out. I don't know when it's coming out, but yeah, we just need swoop to complete the set. Anyways, a great robot. If you have all the other Dinobots, you got to pick this guy up, obviously. So a very nice figure indeed. So yeah, this has been the video review for Transformers the Movie Leader Class 86 Studio Series Snarl. This has been Matt in Japan. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.